You hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. How are you guys doing down there?
Hey, Pastor Keith. We're doing great. We're what we call it quarantine life. That means we're on practically total lockdown. Uh, that means that nobody is pretty much is able to leave the orphanage. Only pastor, myself, only to go out and get stuff that are basic needs and stuff like that.
Right. And are the boys doing okay?
Yes, yes. They are. The Ministry of Education. They provided laptops for a lot of the kids. So a lot of them are receiving their classes through those laptops. Others are receiving classes through WhatsApp, one of those apps. So a lot of they formed groups, WhatsApp groups, to be able to send classes for the kids to be able to work on some of their practically homework for not to just be home lazy and all that stuff. You haven't asked me about this.
I know what that is. What do you want to tell me about it?
Well, it's not, I don't have it on to look cool. It's one of the things, it's a mandatory. You have to, once you go out to any public place, like if you go out to the bank, supermarket, any other public place that you go out, you're required to have one of those on. Gloves as well. If you don't have that, you could be taken to jail.
Really?
There's a fixed schedule. There's a schedule, or forgot what it's called. There's another name for that. At 5 p.m., there's nobody able. You're not able to leave your home, so you're on lockdown.
In English, that's a curfew.
Curfew. That was the word that wasn't coming. So yeah, we have a curfew from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. So
oh wow.
Yeah, that's made, and a lot of the like the banks and stuff like that, where people receive money, Western Union, they've been closing earlier. They're not open to the time that they're usually open to, so that's made things here just more chaotic. The lines are tremendous, the waiting times are tremendous, and that just makes a lot of people gather. So
right.
Everybody tries to go in and do everything as early as they can. So that just makes everything just more chaotic, and the wait is longer. The lines are extremely longer. So things are, normal. It's not, but it's getting to a point where people are starting to calm down. They're starting to, wait. They're starting to be more patient and stuff like that, because they see now that it's not something that is going to go away very soon. So,
well, people here will be very glad to see you and to hear you. But before we get this call too much longer, tell us how we can pray for you and the people there in Barahona.
Well, now that I've told you why I had this on, I can now take it off.
Correct.
Well, just pray for, patience and strength. And the church is meeting. We're having service every night at 8 p.m. We're having our local service on Sundays at 5 p.m. Just pray for God to keep protecting us, to keep us healthy, and to help those that are sick, that are affected by this virus. To help for those, to pray for those in the U.S. who some way, somehow are connected to this orphanage, and help in a way, in any way that God keeps providing for those that are in need. So we're very thankful. We're very, very grateful for all of you that some way, somehow are connected to us.
Well, just so that you know, I've got a few dollars that have been contributed to us for you, and I'll be sending those on to Rebecca very shortly. So the next time they send money down, that will be included in what they send. So you just need to know
Amen.
that, and I'll be checking in with you again later, and we'll keep up with each other while this goes on, and we can keep everybody up to date and informed.
Yes, yes. Just pray for, you know, God's wisdom to shower us. And it's been you know, we look at it as something bad, but it's been the way we've seen it, it's been very positive because we now use our phones to stay connected, not only with our people, but during there's a church group, and everybody's always focused on their church group around that 8 o'clock time. Everybody's on time. You know, sometimes it was hard for people to make it to church, but now there's that feeling, there's that sentiment that I want to go to church now, you know, because now it's prohibited. So it's kind of waking us up, you know. It's giving us that second opportunity where, you know, I want to do things right now. I want to be right with God, and I want to do the things how they're supposed to be done. So we have all the kids doing devotionals, and we're taking a discipleship class. So we're trying to take this quarantine time to connect with God, to spend more time with God, something that we didn't, I myself can say that I didn't spend as much time. I read the Bible more. So all this has been a positive. I mean, we're taking out the positive, not the negative. We're focusing on all the positive things that we can get from this quarantine life.
Very good. There's some positive things coming here too, but right now everybody wants to hear from you. So I appreciate you sharing that. I know you've got a meeting to go to, and then after that meeting, there's a serious Dominican domino game that has to take place now. So y'all can go enjoy the quarantine together before the curfew sets in. But anyway, we'll talk more about that later. But I appreciate you taking time to talk.
Don't forget the pineapple. There's pineapple during the game too. A lot of them look forward to that.
Piña es bueno.
Yes. Very, very good. Very good. Okay. Thank you so much, Pastor. God bless you, and God bless you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.